Anambra State Deputy Governor Dr. Onyeka Ibezim has restated the commitment of the Professor Chukwuma Soludo-led administration towards making the state technological sector viable and most sought after across the globe. The Deputy Governor stated this when he represented Governor Soludo during the Anambra State adoption of the Nigeria Startup Act ecosystem stakeholders engagement and validation session held at Solution Innovation District, Oka. Details from our studio.
Event which attracted men in the tech sector as well as academia and industrialists gave them opportunity to deliberate on the Nigerian Startup Act to identify ways through which the act will be beneficial to the state as well as the tech sector. Deputy Governor Ibezim, who acknowledged that the world is now technology-driven, explained that Governor Soludo is passionate about stabilizing the tech sector of the state to ensure that Anambra State is not left behind in the recent trend. Describing technology as one of the major pillars of the present administration, Dr. Ibezim said that the efforts of the governor in building the tech sector is also geared towards meaningfully engaging the teeming youth and eradicating unemployment among them.
We are moving into an era globally where if you don't imbibe technology, it will leave you behind. And we have a Solution Innovation District, which is a warehouse that is capturing this. To Mr. Governor, this is like dreams that are being actualized.
Startups, a few weeks ago, the governor graduated 5,000 startups through one youth to skill program. And this is the way forward to the government of Nigeria for this wonderful initiative. That is the way forward.
Earlier in a remark, the convener of the event and special advisor to Governor Chukwuma Soludo on innovation and business incubation, Mrs. Chinwe Okoli, explained that adoption of the Nigerian Startup Act in Anambra is a declaration that the state is ready to embrace the technology with open arms and a sign that Governor Soludo matches words with action in his promise to make Anambra a technology hub. Mrs. Okoli noted that the Nigeria Startup Act will create a conducive environment for startups to flourish in the state, reduce regulatory burden, provide tax incentives, simplify democratic process, and unshackle the potentials of startups, and as well provide startups that can compete favorably with their counterparts globally.
This act is important because it's designed to actually support the growth of startups, technology-enabled startups out of Anambra State. And you know, startups are people who come up with ideas as solutions to different problems we have, and they cut across sectors. It could be from the health, education, environment, just any sector, just name it. So we want to see the emergence of startups out of Anambra State.
In a speech, the state adoption lead, Nigerian Startup Act, Mrs. Tracy Okolo Isaac, who spoke on understanding and leveraging the opportunities of the Nigerian Startup Act, said that the act was enacted to ensure that startups thrive in this part of the world, adding that it regulates both the activities of the startups in Nigeria and the government.